Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We may or may not be outside playing with Penny with her new ball I got her. She has been running, chasing the ball. It matters if you get a good ball. Come on. I know. She's like, just let me eat. All right, I'm never getting my horse back to the barn, ever. Come on, Penny, let's go. Come on, you follow the rules, little missy, or else I won't bring you out here for special privileges. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to today's video. Sorry, yesterday's video went up so late. I got busy. People are saying that tornadoes touched down in their area. It hasn't been confirmed. Actually, has it been confirmed? Were there any tornadoes?
Well, none in Ontario, but there was like none that touched down, but there's lots of clouds, funnels, but nothing.
It was so windy outside. I was literally blown away by the wind. Like it was insane. It was scary. It was fun though. I love a good storm. And it was hot. It was so warm outside. Long ago, a couple of years ago, I got my very first Yorkie. Before that, I've had every other small dog breed. Favorite has always been Chihuahuas. I love my Chihuahuas. The most I've ever had at one time was 3. Everywhere we went, people said how they couldn't believe they were Chihuahuas because they were so lovable, so well behaved. Like people were shocked by them. They were tiny and people could just walk up and pet them. I love the breed. And then I got a Yorkie and I love her. I love so much about her, but so many of you guys said like there are so many hard things with the breed, and you were right. The thing that I like the least about having a Yorkie, she is a mud pit from morning till night. Like I'm gonna bath her probably tonight, and on tomorrow she'll be filthy again. She goes into every single water pool, like she goes in puddles, she goes in water that I have for the ducks. The dirtier the water, the happier she is. And I like that she does that. I think it's adorable. But she's always dirty, you guys, always. Sometimes Molly's super affectionate and sometimes she's not.
She gets to choose when she is.
Yeah, she's full of energy tonight. It's been almost 2 years since Chino left us, and sadly, I washed this feed pan and I'm using it for the baby boy goats, because whenever you have baby goats, you end up needing more feed pans. And whenever you separate the babies from the moms, you need more feed pans. And whenever you separate the boys from the girls, you need more feed pans. And we're running out of feed pans. Like I told you, I did order a bunch, so we should be good. But it's really sad that this is like the first time in 2 years we have been using Chino's bowl. I don't know if Gabby knows. Sophie says my horse looks like she's abandoned. You look like you're abandoned, Pen?
Not her head, her body.
No. It's hard to believe, but I brushed her. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
I did. I brushed her. You guys saw me. I brushed her a couple of days ago, but look at this. What the heck happened? This is her mane. What?
Look at that. It fits.
Sophie, look at this. Oh my gosh. It's so cute.
Now we just need 3 more.
Yeah, I only ordered 1. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, 2 or 3 more. But look, this is her mane.
That is not her mane.
What is it?
Hair. This clumped together.
Oh.
Look on her stomach.
Oh, yeah, this is why she... I don't know what happened.
Not abused.
I literally... Oh my gosh, it just comes out in clumps. Penny. Well, why was that hair stuck in her mane? I don't know. All right, you can tell when Penny wants me to brush her, though. She just comes right to me. It's almost more satisfying just pulling it out.
Mom. I think it's a little big.
Anyways, it's nicer to just pull it out because when you brush it, this stuff is so light, it just flies all over you, and it's the creepiest feeling when it goes on your arms. But look at that. She is just a mess. So I showed you guys Chino's feed pan, and I have like the saddest story in the history of my life. Like, this is one of those things I probably shouldn't tell you guys. I should probably like keep it to myself and just die with it. Like, take it to my grave. I should take this story to my grave. All right, so you guys know Gabby rode horses her whole entire life. And she loved horses her whole entire life. Got her first horse when she was 11. Anyway, she got her first horse when she was 11. And she loved him, and she grew on him, and finally one day she outgrew him. And that's okay. That's what happens when you get a horse when you're 11. He just got to be like frustrating to ride because he's kind of temperamental. But anyways, and has always been like that. But anyways, then she finally moved up to her next level horse, and it was Chino. And Chino, she loved him. And the reason that she loved him so much and the reason she bonded with him so much is that Gabby is like a no-nonsense kind of girl. She's a no drama. She just does whatever she has to do. She doesn't cause problems. She doesn't throw fits. She's just an easy girl. And this new horse, Chino, he was like that. He was like the sweetest horse. Exactly who she needed. And she built so much trust in him and so much love in him. And then from the moment we got him, he had problems. Like, his feet were literally the worst thing ever in the history of the world. We could never keep them. Ever since Chino died, we've never had another foot problem ever. And before that, it felt like that's all we lived. Like, it was so stressful. But eventually, we boarded him in a barn, a lovely barn, and he got a tick one day, and he got Lyme disease. And it was really hard getting him diagnosed. You can have Lyme disease and not ever have like a symptom, and then one day under stress it can kind of come back to you, like you can get it one time, and then eventually, like, if you get under stress, and Chino got under stress and he stopped eating for a couple of days. We brought her first horse home to the barn, and he was used to being the only boy here with a bunch of girls, and he was really worried about his girls and having Storm back home. And so he spent 2 days protecting the girls, and he didn't eat. Not as much as he needed to. And he got run down a little, and then Lyme disease reared its ugly head, and it was awful, you guys. It was so awful. It was this huge battle, and we mostly battled it privately, but it was awful. Like, for him, Lyme disease caused him to get really bad abscesses over and over and over, and it didn't matter what we did. He just kept getting abscesses, hundreds of them. Like, his feet were so bad. Also made him sick, made his body sore, and our vet thinks that he had cancer as well, and in fact he thinks that he died from cancer. So anyways, we'll never know, but we ended up having to put him down. We waited against our vet's advice, and he told me that it probably wasn't going to end well, but it was just a super emotional time, and it was a super emotional time for Gabby. She never had, well, he was literally like the love of her life. So anyways, after he died, Gabby suddenly slowly stopped riding. She didn't really have a horse, but she could have ridden her first horse, but she didn't want to, and she stopped riding, and she kept telling me, like, I don't really want to ride anymore. I'm like past it, I'm over it, I want to concentrate on school. And I believed that, because she's not like an emotional person. She doesn't like get hung up on, I don't know. So anyways, I knew she was hurting though. So fast forward to this Easter a couple weeks ago, and we're at Sam's parents' house, and we're having lunch, and Easter lunch, and Sam's parents said to Gabby, like, how come you're not riding anymore? And she says, my horse died. I almost started crying. I literally almost started crying. Like, what if she stopped riding because her horse died? What if she stopped riding just because she didn't have a horse to ride? And so, Sam's like, well, we said we'd buy her a new horse, but the thing is that,
Honey, no.
when your horse dies, buying a new horse doesn't fix it. It doesn't fix it, because then you got this new horse that might or might not be exactly what you want. It might want to do the same things that you want to do, or it might not. And it might fight you all the time like Storm, or it might be a love like Chino. Buying another horse doesn't fix it. But she said, I don't have a horse. That's why she's not riding. I don't have a horse. I was devastated. I was like, I don't know. There have been times that she's wanted to ride Lady, and that I can see her being wistful when Sophie's riding, and it makes me feel bad. But there are other times where I know that she doesn't want to be out taking care of horses right now. She doesn't want to be outside. She doesn't want to be outside in the freezing cold doing horse stuff, and she doesn't want to be grooming and riding all the time. But I don't know, that whole thing, it hit us hard. It hit us so hard. Oh, anyway, we are using his feed pan again. Only out of necessity, you guys. Otherwise, it'd be a shrine to him for the rest of his life, I think. I don't know if Gabby knows. I don't know if she'd be upset. I think she probably would. Once I get my new feed pans, I'll put it away. Pretend I didn't touch it.
Bubble snowball.
A snowball. I've seen people like use the horse from their hair from the horse, and make like a whole new horse on the ground with it.
Look at me, I'm a horse.
I know. It's just starting to get warm here now, and our horses are just really starting to shed out.
Don't.
Like, they won't be shed out completely till June. But what do you guys think? Like, don't you think that's the saddest thing? Like, I think she stopped riding because she didn't have her horse. That just crushes me. This is how you can tell that Honey is a dog, is part dog. She's laying. Sophie's rubbing her belly to clean it. She's laying on her, trying to lay on her. My garden is getting there, you guys. I'm hoping to be able to, today's Wednesday, I'm hoping to be able to plant some stuff on the weekend. We have a busy Saturday though. But I got 3/4 of it cleaned out. He's acting like everybody's in heat. I think it's Tilly that's in heat, and I think that little black girl over there, Cricket, is just coming out of being in heat. Hopefully we caught her on the first day of her heat, otherwise I'm getting boys, which will be just my luck. Yeah, she's in heat. You can't breed her. Look at these babies though. You guys, look at how much they love him. Hi, little man. Oh, he's like, that's my blue bucket. Do I get to eat now? Aww, you're such a dreamy boy. Oh, you're such a good girl too. Anyways, so we have Winston out here to like raise up the baby boys. And it turns out that Ziggy is the one that's done it. They love him. They follow him everywhere. They stop screaming for their mom, mostly. He's mostly stopped screaming. But he's teaching the boys how to be men. And they love him. He's raising them up. I'm so proud of him. Like, I complained so much when I got him because he was such a brat. And literally now he's everything. This is like a big tease. He's like, oh, these girls. Yeah, it's Tilly. It's Tilly in heat for sure. Lola's down there trying to squish up against the fence to put her nipples up there so that her baby can drink. Look at him. He hides under Ziggy for protection. Come on. Whoa. Say that's not adorable. He's like, I'll be friends with the pigs. Come on, Ziggy. It's time to go in. We're going in. It's late. It's almost 8 o'clock. Get in there. Come on, get in there. I know, you want the girl, Sophie. Shh. He's listening to the sound of the food shaking. Is it girls or food?
Hey, Ziggy. These are exactly how you are. Come on. Dude. You gotta train your goats, man.
I have trained them. He's here to breed.
Come on. Let's go. In bed.
Well, let's put the girls away and then he'll go. Lately at night after the goats go to bed, I've been cleaning up a little. I'm so pleased with how the baby boys have settled down. They are loving their boys. And tonight when we tried to put them in their own little stall so they could be safe, they insisted on staying with the boys, which was always my plan. So I love it, and it's nice and quiet. And the big boys even let them eat grain. So many people ask me, like, how can you do this? Even some of my sons, they're like, how can you spend all this time cleaning up after animals? I'm like living on a farm where there's poop and horsehair and chaos. All the time chaos. And the truth is, if I wasn't doing this, what would I be doing? What would I be doing? I'd be cleaning the house. And to me, this is so worth it. Comment below. Could you be a farmer or would you hate it? I definitely think more people hate it than like it. And even though I'm getting older, it suits me. I love it. I love the peace and the quiet of raking out a stall, and I don't know. I don't like it in the winter, but man, I love it when it's nice out. I'm gonna love the next 6 months. And man, do we have plans for making ourselves even more self-sustainable.
Don't you know